I mean, if you're a banana in trouble, all you have to do is banana split.
Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't go in here. I don't know if they like it. What do you mean? Someone thought the ferret was a whale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, like a lot of people think that ferrets are weasels. But I know what ferrets look like, so.
It's like my name.
Hard to know.
Some people forget the R, the second R, you know?
Whoops, my finger slipped.
Heck.
Doing.
It was the
Why didn't kill me? That's messed
I was
up.
about to throw the gun off the whole entire map, but didn't make it in time.
Dude, I'm not.
Yeah,
no,
don't
if I was
trust
murderer,
you.
I'd follow the crowd. Have you heard of Columbine?
Oh boy.
One of these rounds, Scarred. I'll get you your silenced pistol.
I'll look around.
Where is everyone?
Hey. Got the bond.
What up, bro?
Oh,
That's my
do you know where the butter is?
my box.
Uh,
No, I do not.
Oh, the butter? I think, I don't know where he is.
Alright. What the heck?
Allows me to jump in worlds that I cannot jump in. Good. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, what? That is too huge.
Who?
Someone-
Nobody's here is huge. If it's the if it's the robotic thing, then I hit the avatar.
Yeah.
I fell off the ship.
Pathetic.
Finally.
That took a while. Wait a
Apparently I
minute.
didn't die.
That's very cool.
Get away from me. So, let's figure out who it is. Oh, wait, it's Scar.
Banana doesn't sound like a real word anymore.
Yeah, once you like started hinting it, it just sounds totally different.
I am Bush Banana.
Oh,
You don't see me. You don't see me.
Alright, well, I'm just chilling, so.
Bro, you ain't vibing though.
How are you just flying? Oh, now we're back on the ground.
I wasn't flying, I was slowly falling.
Yeah, that's not flying.
Look at that.
Oh, gliding.
Flying is banned.
Falling in style. I'm like Buzz Lightyear.
Yes.
It's gliding.
Oh god.
You can just shut that way up.
Don't shoot banana.
It's time.
Execute Order 60.
It's time to
My
die.
hands are up.
Oh,
My hands are up.
hey.
No, 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 no.
Oh, come
But
on.
I can't say the same in about an hour or so when I finish this check.
What happened to your arm sometimes?
I think his arms are his lawns are charging.
This banana dude's getting on my nerves.
mine's about dead.
Who I just joined.
What? Oh, hi.
Bunker.
So, I did. Okay, I did this one.
Oh.
Okay, no, never mind.
Reset spaghetti.
I'm only able to reset this.
Reset it.
What bunker?
Yeah.
Bunker.
That can happen.
No, come over here.
I am lagging bad.
おかえりお兄ちゃん。ご飯にする？お風呂にする？それともわたし？
No one's here. What?
I bought a used track
rather than this.
This is the owl that I remember. In
What, the drunken high one?
alien Shiba?
Yeah,
I don't know where he went.
These avatar, the Hopkins, they actually got the hips correct.
Wait, you haven't seen me in full body yet.
So
Probably were able to get him breakfast.
they're a bit more correct.
Since have you seen me in full body? He's only got these couple weeks ago. I haven't
don't
seen you for
my
ages.
brain doesn't. My
Hello
brain
there.
doesn't like
Well, that's sparkling.
remembering that kind of facts.
Fabulous.
Remember random fucking shit.
Sparkle.
And I cannot force it to remember certain things. It's just whatever it decides to remember.
They're kind of big, chunky over here with the texture.
Had to make sure you didn't crash.
It's like cut off. It's like
there
you let
was my hand.
a kid cut this one out, and then this one is professionally
I
cut
was
around.
responding to a friend because
What do you want from me?
Oh, on your phone.
bindings?
Like it's
What
got a
messaging
bunch of like
happened then?
notches stuff.
Yeah.
What messaging
Oh,
happened?
wait, no,
then,
it's the
though?
same on the back for both of them, but the side is different.
Which hand are you using to move with?
Still good though.
Which hand are you using to move with?
Not an issue.
Left or right?
You dipped your ears in Kool-Aid.
Both. Yeah, I just use both.
Oh, for that.
Yeah, no, I always use both.
Yeah, you can climb a hell of a lot faster.
Two giant glasses of purple Kool-Aid and you just put your ears in them.
And I like this one.
Yeah.
Bye-bye!
Oh, he.
You flickered that spot there.
Oh my god, he's phasing in and out of existence.
I know. Kyro's doing that for me. The other one wasn't.
Friday went a lot higher than I did.
Yep.
Up and away!
He jumped in game and didn't
The
realize
Avenger landing. The superhero
This is
landing.
me jumping in real life.
Do it in game
Oh, I
and in
touched
real
the
life at the
ceiling.
same time.
Oh, checker's
If I
like,
do that, I would
that?
literally
Hey,
stab
your
my
hip
hand because I
tracker-
got popcorn ceiling.
your hip tracker kept you on the ground. That was funny as fuck.
I literally touched the ceiling.
Imagine like his legs stay on the ground so he just stretches from the torso.
Yo,
This
the fucking
is jump in
sparkle.
game, but then there's gravity jump where it's like
Jump in
I'm just
game
like,
is so realistic.
"Ew,
Why do you do that?
This is the most realistic jump I've ever seen.
Like-
Don't you do this in real life?
Yeah, this is me
You were
jumping.
phasing in and out, so your voice was
Jumping like this.
Wow, you can jump without moving your feet.
like your
Wait,
voice
that's,
sounded like it was going through an industrial-sized fan.
I can try to jump, but I ain't gonna do a very good job.
How do you do
It was
that?
cutting rapidly.
that's gravity controls with advanced settings.
The leg pull-up
Oh.
jump.
Yeah, it's
It's like if I want to be
Oh,
like
you got
thanks.
here.
Like-
jump, not long jump, high jump.
That's a butt.
Oh, was that one of you, the sport you were in or something?
That's a cloaca.
Gee,
You're the one that showed up.
hey, look
I
at
I was
my
really good.
butt.
I set the record for my school.
You're the one who's not. You're the one who's not wearing
for high
pants,
jump.
along with everybody else in this room except them.
Nobody's
My
wearing
shame.
Them.
My shame.
technically wearing
The tiny one is. The tiny one
Yeah,
is.
but he's got the second person's got the second most
He got
amount of clothing on.
socks.
Well, it's clothing.
I got no
Sorry.
clothing.
My character doesn't
That
even
was a
have
terrible
fur. How do you
joke.
think
I
I
really
feel?
hated making it.
Actually,
quills.
I actually wear
This
these
doesn't even
tons
have
of
a
stock
shader,
in
it's
real
just a
life.
Make a point.
that it was done.
Uh-oh.
That's on the texture.
Yeah. Oop. Does that one have height?
Don't never argue with a
I feel
porcupine.
like it has
Always
height
make a
map, I'm not
point.
sure. Oh wait, hang on. Tilt your head to the side.
The fuck are you on about?
If it's not going to be
Stun is
visible.
able to join.
I appreciate that pun. I appreciate that
I don't
pun.
think Stun
Thanks.
can join. Because he can joining, he can be disconnected.
Okay, back.
Sweet.
No, it doesn't.
No, Stun doesn't hurt me.
No, it does. It definitely has height making for sure. Do this.
Oh, damn. Wrong porcupine.
It looks completely level.
Yo, they're
to me.
identical twins. Wouldn't it be
I
hot
think
if they
it's
were
literally
the
just a brush.
Do this.
That would be a sight to see.
Yeah, it's got height mapping to a degree.
Scared
If I
you?
turn my hand to it, I can literally see it's level.
Yeah, it does that, but the shading, the actual shading of the fur itself changes when your hand rotates. So if you have a look at one part of it, on one side, it'll go dark, whereas if you bring it to the other side,
Oh,
it
that's what
starts to
you're
go light again.
What I was thinking is that whatever you're talking about made
I haven't asked
it
my parents for
up and
permission
down
yet.
based on like the darkness or
You
like
can't do that. I haven't asked my parents for
Oh
permission.
no, I think that's normal mapping. I think that's normal mapping.
Oh, so I got a cat right next to me, I think. Nope.
So what are you doing? You're getting kidnapped. I haven't asked my mom.
Oh,
You're getting kidnapped.
Who's this
Okay, well, I
shorty?
have to be home before
Meow.
12.
Meow, bitch.
That's not how kidnapping works at all.
That's
Meow,
how
bitch.
he is. He's the old.
Step on your cat. I ask if I can have
Yes.
sweets and
More than a few
I'm not sure.
Not in VR, but yes.
No, that's why like sometimes I just do a check, and then if I see he'll lay in the middle of the floor like spread out, and then I'm like, all right, let me just drag my feet around so I don't step on the fucking
There's a
cat.
ring around his head.
Just like, just end me already, please.
Yeah.
Black spheres.
I'm turning my fan on high. It's hot as hell in here.
That's what I've done. I've already done that. In fact, I can put myself
That's a good idea. Where's fan? Here we go. Fan. Oscillates. Yes.
Well, mine's right here. This is about as high as I could put my hand because I don't want
I
to go
don't.
any higher.
No, I'm in the room with no ceiling fan for a reason, and I
That's
got
my
a
other
tower
room.
fan over in the corner. Yeah,
That's
the
what I-
other
They're
room
in the
is the
other
ceiling
room.
fan. Fuck wiping out the ceiling fan, dude. Fuck that.
That's the
I'm
other
not
room.
fucking playing that
But
game.
my problem is in there. My bed's not in there. But my pinball machine and my other arcade cabinets are in the way now.
We can play
Did I
FaceTime.
meet you in?
This. There we go. Let's see. Let's see what we're at.
Damn.
Okay, I was gonna say, what happened to your legs? It's just kind of
Oh, that's not.
You're loading
That's how
right
you know the
now.
shit's good.
No, your
You're still
legs
triangles for
focus
me.
Right up into your body.
Yeah, he's still a little low than Avatar.
Where's that going?
The loading. Where the fuck?
The blue triangles with the lines going up it.
Oh, my fault. That looks like a toy sword.
Oh.
Oh, there goes your leg again.
Savagery today.
You may have to reload
It's
again.
100. It's
No,
it's 100,
it's the
but you're not
Avatar
loading.
itself. I'm pretty sure it's the Avatar itself.
Team Fortress 2.
Yes, it is Avatar itself.
Captain America.
What avatar is it?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's the avatar?
God damn.
Oh, is that the Avatar? That's funny.
Yo, go through the him shift and like F1 through F8. Trust me. If it's the same one I'm thinking of, it's got the
Or whatever he's playing.
I think he
Oh, it's not the one I'm
I
thinking
hear
of.
it. Oh god. He disappeared.
Yeah, he just
Gone.
that's the Avatar.
Good to him, man. Jesus. Sponsor.
Quack.
Your epidermis is showing.
Vibe check.
Epidermis is showing.
What?
Mic check.
Oh god, Mitt, I can see inside your brain.
I can't remember.
Hello.
Oh,
So Void is going to
what the heck?
You,
oh
you
God,
okay
Ronnie!
Oh my
Yo, fucking tag team him.
Is that the name of it?
Are you in?
Oh, it's a pufferfish. I was wondering what that was.
Loaded in this time.
Later.
You know the funny thing is, it's really hard to fucking puppet this thing with the nose because hold on, which is open?
Yeah, every single.
Okay, that's open. The view model's all the way back here. This is where my eye is.
Not to mention, that's got a lot of points for it.
So I have no longer have favorites. It doesn't pull that API request.
This is where my eye is, right here. It's normally like supposed to be on the surface of the skin and between the eyes
You mean like avatars or
for the
like-
view
I think
model.
mine's right about here on this. I can look down.
It's favorite list, group list.
Leg trackers really aren't.
No, the view model is where your eyes are.
That's not
It will. Put it wherever you want it.
who is that? over there?
Yeah, you can change where it is, but you generally shove it like
Yeah, everything else
in between the eyes.
It's me, Goku!
just crashes.
But the view model is where you're seeing.
Yeah, that's weird.
I have a hoodie fetish.
You have like no nose like Krillin though.
So it just takes a few tries.
No, I just like the
Where's the camera go?
It's me, Goku! Karoga?
It's very blind with the hood.
He's over there.
Oh, he's right there.
Broken. He's like must have went. He must have went somewhere.
No, harpoon guns are
Yeah, the digga dingle, didn't you?
Oh, it's a gunblade.
Leg gun.
He's got that wireless headset, so he probably hears us.
I just have
Unless he doesn't use his headphones while he's on VR.
That would feel like somebody punched him in the stomach.
Are you finally here?
Full
It said like you came to the world like 3 times.
That is the
Yeah,
fullest
yeah,
I've
yeah.
ever seen.
Yeah, yeah. Don't ask me how many times I loaded my homeworld and then crashed.
Hold on, random.
Not good.
Well, was it just VRChat being VRChat?
Yeah, it crashes every time I load favorites.
I'm gonna sit on my butt cause I'm tired.
Oh, favorite worlds or favorite avatars?
Yeah.
I'm
Any of
sitting on
the
floor.
API favorite requests.
That's me. I'm sitting on the floor.
I'm sitting in a chair. And high and drunk.
Feels good.
You do not have to be alone in this.
Stretching it out.
You probably stretch yours a lot wider than I can mine. I'm
I
not
do not
very
have full
flexible.
body. I cannot do that.
I'm not very
One sec.
flexible. Ow. Ow, this hurts.
Hello.
I got an invite.
Everything hurts.
Hello.
He's like, pain, endless pain.
I'm sorry. You just looks like a kid.
Why does everything hurt?
Existence
I
is
can barely hear myself over the rain.
Going anyways. Bye.
well, mute it.
Hello.
It's raining at my house.
Mute it.
Oh,
Bye.
he's got a metal roof.
You just-
That's why.
You know, it works really well if you just deafen yourself completely. Just, you know, go into the ear and just take out, you won't hear the rain anymore.
Yeah. I don't have insulation in my attic, and it sounds like I got a bunch of framers on my roof with hammers.
Hell yeah.
What'd you say?
Who's the person that just added me?
No, because I put the roof on his house.
It's one of the ones sitting on the floor.
Okay, music time.
Hey! Don't forget that one's asleep, so don't play anything too loud.
Also, what guys do you like to play sometimes?
Just normally, you'd have to have one hook the entire time. You try to get through like
It's a snowflake.
I usually end up going back to watch book.
Oh, it's another Avali. Hello. I like how I joined, and then Cairo joined, and then the Avalis joined.
Hello.
Oh, hey, long time no see. I think the last time, yeah, the last time I saw
Trying
you
to
was
keep
back
the food I
in
ate a
July
little
or
bit
August.
down. little bit to go down.
Oh, jeez, fucking time flies. Alright. Meh. Where's my fucking beer? There it is. Oh man, overboard.
Well, look who it is.
It is somebody I've not seen.
Just open a beer, Cairo.
No, this is I gotta work tomorrow. Hopefully not. Maybe not. Since it's raining like a son of a bitch.
But I do too, but I'm not worried about that. I just drink anyways.
I don't have a job.
Someone sent me a clip last night.
The good part about being the boss is like, you know what? If you're a little hungover, it's fine. Just make somebody else do it.
But somebody sent me a clip last night.
Yeah.
And something happened because I was fucking toasted.
Yeah, it was probably similar to this.
It's pointy.
Yeah.
Can't do this to country.
Oh. Yours is a little more dramatic than mine. I'm somewhat jealous.
Can't do it to country, huh?
Have respect for music? Question mark.
No. Computer's that way, other side's that way.
Sorry, you never go to a strip club and they play country. That's just not what happens.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
They do down here.
What? They do. They do up here also.
Okay.
There's cream that you can
Wait, what now?
Strip clubs, huh?
Yeah, you know.
I'm only 17 years old.
Hey,
oh no.
you can go to any strip club in New York. You don't have to even tip them.
Well, I do have a emote though.
See, my trick was just to be friends with the strippers, and then you get the free shows at home when they're really fucking high and need practice.
Wait,
Do you need some practice?
Let's see if my fingers can hold me up still.
Oh dang!
You're gonna do that, and one day you're gonna slip and crush your controller.
Stop wiggling your legs.
Oh, fingers, hold me up.
Patience.
It's the pinky. The pinky always gives out.
Well, I'll give you a reason to wiggle your legs.
That's how I know. Every time I do it, I can only do it once or twice because my fingers.
The leg taps on it.
I got pretty fucking strong hands, but man, like I've got metal in this one where my pinky is. I've got like where I broke it on someone's head, so I got like screws and fucking shit all in there, and like that one always gives out first.
I have ADHD, but I'm extremely patient, rational.
Where's my?
Except you're bouncing your leg like a crazy maniac. I just now.
Okay,
making me bounce my leg for some weird reason.
I got 9 more.
Because you're a pack mammal. You want to follow the rest of the animals. Rest of the herd.
I just don't know. All I want to do is blend in.
Yeah, I was just seeing that one.
You just want to be one of us.
Look at his legs.
For my fucking alien bun. Oh wait,
sorry, I'm not a furry. No, I'm joking.
I think you.
Super floof. Yes.
Not a furry. These are just cute.
Hey, you weren't here when I
It's all about just consenting holes.
Alright.
Indeed.
Come on, hamster.
There you go.
He's wearing spandex.
I know, and it's because it's the standard shader.
He's the latex boy.
What now?
The standard shader can look better than that.
Oh hell yeah!
Shiny.
I will be BRB. My boyfriend just me and me.
Oh, that's hot. Suck his dick.
Hell yeah!
Oh.
You always can't say you can't say I'm never trying to spread, good times.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Let's see what's next.
Drink, where did you go? Don't leave me, Drink. I need you. Okay, here we go.
Squish.
Squish my snoot.
Oh, okay.
That's better.
Got a button, boop.
I don't have a belly button. I come from an egg.
I don't know, maybe these are complicated eggs.
Who knows?
I mean, I could technically say I came from an egg just for a short period of time.
Wait, are you taking away from my face?
So I'm just scared to change rooms because that's when the crash happens. Which is why I stayed in one room for fucking
how far can you
12 hours yesterday.
Are we doing that now?
I don't even think I put my feet at the right spot for that.
Look at it! No, I was gonna do this. Watch my floor. I was gonna do this.
Do what? Just. Oh.
He's just gotta wipe his ass real quick.
Like a fucking dog.
He's just like, it itches. Why does it itch?
Where are all these pulleys?
Oh no.
There's a reason all my socks are worn through on the fucking bottoms. That's for sure.
So am I.
Ugh, fucking too much running around and dancing around in VR, and it's like, all right, I have a whole basket full of. I guess these are my VR socks now that just have the holes in the fucking end of them. Like, I'm gonna have to buy some like backpacking socks or something. Maybe they'll hold up a little longer.
We wake this one up.
I did not fix the beans on this one.
Oh.
Hey, bud.
Yeah, sir, that fucking memory stick. I'm having more memory problems. Partitioned too much of that memory off.
Where'd he go? So, you know how the other day I was that yesterday, maybe? I was like complaining about how like the fur normals weren't showing up. I went and changed all the settings, didn't work. I just made a new material and redid the shader, and then they showed up. So I don't know what the fuck that problem was, but like,
No.
it was weird.
Fucking country is bad, dude.
Like the material that the model had on it, just none of the changes I made did anything, and I'm like, okay, make new.
Based off of that.
Here, now it works good too.
Wakey, wakey.
Maybe.
It's only what? It's
I'm gonna stand up.
It's only 8:33.
I woke up like 3 hours ago. I only
like much
slept
more
for
than
2
Oh my god,
hours.
flag. Invite.
I am the sleep deprived.
Well, wake up.
I have to do with the emission maps for my feathers. I haven't done that
Found out I was more in love with my truck.
My foot really itches.
Probably got that.
Like, I map from this leopard fur texture. So that's what's on this, but then this
What the hell's going on over there?
It's just like kind of like the whole body. So any part that's not the leopard has that.
Let me turn this down.
I'm ticklish on my feet.
The inside of the ears has fur. That's about it.
I'm ticklish on my feet.
No, she fucking hates me.
I've had many of those.
Like the one that's this fur, I made from a basic fur, and I tiled it the same. And then the leopard's the same way. I generated the normal map from this leopard, and then I tiled it the same as the texture that I used. And then you just put a black mask over it, or a white mask, depending on how much of the body you want to cover. And then you just go paint it out wherever you don't want it, or where you want it at. Like,
Are you on the floor, Ducky?
Also, if you touch any of the...
Oh god.
Fantastic. I'm gonna go with my favorite.
Serves you right.
I don't even have to look at your name. I know who you are. How are you? Good. Very good.
Have you tried pulling your hip? If you're sitting down.
I don't know. If you want to see, tomorrow I gotta finish Kurgan's one, and his has a whole bunch of different normals overlaps that I've been working on. So if you want to look at that while I do that, you can see how I do it. Because he wanted like stockings on his. So it's like, okay, so the stockings have their own normals for two different textures on them, and then they overlap the fur. And then he wanted like I did carbon fiber for part of it, so then I had to go paint all that out from the fur. Substance Painter's a lot like if you ever use Photoshop a lot, like Substance Painter's a lot like that. It's just a whole bunch of just masks, textures and masks, and textures and masks.
Having fun?
I'm an idiot. Yeah, but I need to learn how to use properly. Like, I just didn't know.
The other thing that is interesting that I really like about Substance Painter is like the way you can apply textures. Because normally, like if you apply a texture to like a UV map, it's just gonna like lay it out, and if you like tile it, it just kind of like puts it on a grid depending on the scale and puts it over the UV. But that doesn't necessarily work because the body like bends all around. But you can change the settings for it to be spherical or planar, and basically then you can rotate the sphere of the textures around, and it'll cover up all the seams on the body, so you don't have to worry about like where like the seams on the UV mesh. If you have like a complicated texture where they don't look right, you can fix that.
This is a stupid ass fucking song.
I just started using it not too long ago, but hey.
Oh, hey, Chaos. You look dark as shit in this world.
That's because he is dark.
Is that your normal height?
Doing textures for people for free. Just
What'd you make it big? I was about to say.
Do they pay you? And I'm like, no. I get to learn. It's like everybody's my guinea pig, so that's good.
No, so you see other people walking and fuck up, not you.
Yeah, but I don't let them have fuck ups. Like I learn until it's right. That's I'll walk around in my own fuck up, but I won't let somebody else walk around in one of my fuck ups. Like I'll spend more time on somebody else's to make sure it's right. I'm okay with being like, yeah, that's fucking messed up, but I'll fix it tomorrow, and then tomorrow never happens because I get drunk.
Okay, so I'm like blocking the fucking favorites from actually showing up so I don't crash. And I just waited for like a minute for my favorites to show up.
Do you have to like hit expand to see them?
Oh no,
I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
I modded one of the mods just to block the API request. Not favorites, because that is what's crashing me, and I don't understand why.
Like, I've been redoing my volley forever, and it's still not done.
Gotta breathe.
I didn't get no sleep.
Here goes. Oh, let me just
That
replay that.
tickles.
There we go.
Butt. Right there.
Hello.
There.
100% of butt. See what I'm pointing at right now? That butt.
Play voting. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Give it to me, I'm ready to get it cause of y'all. Not gonna get it cause of y'all. Y'all not gonna get it cause of me.
This is, I need this thing. This is important to me.
Y'all not gonna get it cause of me. I get the flip cause of y'all. Y'all not gonna get a flip cause of me. Wake up.
That or something.
You're oh.
Please.
Oh, music went away. That's sad.
Nobody looking down on me.
Holy crap, that's a huge bitch.
Stop being so cute.
I'm no cute.
No, that's very cute, actually.
I will use my Uno card to switch it.
Oh my god, Kale.
Your reverse card doesn't work on me.
Up your freak on a leash.
A leash?
It's a good song.
Yeah.
I can't.
Who's purring?
I guess.
Purring everywhere.
Tickles.
He's so little, I can be like I saw Wolfie, I got excited.
Quit being big boy, Cairo.
Hey, I got the numbers backwards, but I like it.
Like, oh, Arnie, let's just put this in here. Oh my god, I'm giant!
That's exactly what I did. It looked good in Unity. All the VR chat's like, well, I'm the size of the TV screen in the movie world.
You're like, why is Unity whining about me being too tall? Pff, I'm just right. Fuck Unity. He doesn't know what it's talking about.
Wait, you're supposed to read the warnings?
No, we're just supposed to be like, autofix, fucking shut up. I feel like the recent patch just made Unity even whinier. The IK on this model doesn't really pick up the leg movement very good. The knees. I find if I dance with this model, it's really spazzy. Like it's like a twitch.
You're out of here. What time is it? 9 o'clock? So do I. It's only 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
I gotta wait.
It's only quarter to 9. Not even close to being late yet. Do you want my fur normal man? Not even. Because I have one that's just this one on my chest that I made for this model. It's not the one from the Discord.
Whoa, that one's incredible.
You remind me of this.
This makes me look like a cockroach.
You remind me of this.
Yeah, like
You don't like being carpet?
Who?
This avatar.
Of that? Yeah.
There's a remake
part of
version
it too is like I don't like if you already have the normal that's painted over the UV, it's hard to adjust it. Because all you can do then is just adjust the intensity, and that just makes everything look all fucked up after you've tried to do too much. So the one that I made, they were all just little texture squares that I scaled. So I basically just found like a fur texture. I actually think I made this one from one of the ones I took out of the Poyomi shader texture. folder and generated a normal map from it, and then I just tiled it over the body and then painted out what I didn't want it to be on. So that way you can change the size of it.
Yeah, if you want, I can show you mine. I like
Okay. I'm using Mochi standard right now. I just started using this one because I like the way it looks.
I might hold my bit.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I would like to see that.
You just gotta do the one arm swing to get the really. I can't dance, but I'm gonna dance.
Oh, I didn't put the other missions on here.
I know. Like in the restaurant I used to work at, we would do like a rave every Friday night.
I separated all the emissions out on this body, so I got like.
So many people don't know how to dance. It's great.
Just like the hair.
I can send you a picture which you
I made like 6 different emissions. I made like 6 emission maps probably for this model because I didn't like how it was just like all on one fucking thing. So the one I usually like to use for the body is just the fur hexes. Just this. I don't really want like any of the other stuff. I don't even care about the ear tips.
I gotta fix my headset. I'm all tangled up.
You don't just add more cable to your cable when you get tangled up, so you never hold it.
I got a 50.
I really wish that worked. I have 2 Vive cables literally connected together.
Yeah. Okay, well then we'll trade.
It's actually
trade normal map.
If I put the cable at the end of my link box any longer, I lose.
Show you, I'm here.
Gotta get a powered Whoa. Oh, you had the Vive. So you gotta get a powered HDMI cable.
Is that what I need?
I got a powered DisplayPort cable for mine.
Doesn't look very glossy.
I can use DisplayPort.
These actually reflect
portion of it.
Not the last end, you don't really see this. I literally use the polished aluminum material from Substance Painter and then just
it works though.
So when I was in the other room, it's like, I was like, my computer's in this room and my VR's in the other room. Now I'm back in this room and I still got the damn extension cable. I was like, I don't really need it now. But when I go back in the other room with all my overhead pulley system, it works great.
Yeah. Nice. See, when I go back into the shop, I can just slide around on those floors, and more cable's better.
Until you roll over the cable. Bye-bye, foot.
They're not socks and, like, knowledge.
Look at the fur on this one. Here, I'll show you this one.
It's not as fun as climbing the walls and hanging from the
model's kind of a joke, but, like, I use it for, like, tank.
It's easy to climb a 2x4.
This world the lighting sucks in, so whatever. Like, I don't know if you can see it.
Hi.
I hear the coffin dance.
I do too.
I don't know if you can see it in this one, but
I
matched
TV's on
I generated normals from this fur texture.
I have world
for once.
So it's
I'm a guy.
Stop touching the
This is why I remember you.
Oh no!
This is why I remember you.
This was literally my fur texture project, where I was like, I will use this fucking giant jiggly yeen because why not, right?
Dear God.
This bang.
I haven't played any of them except for the one that was on the game.
I have full body now too. I don't know if I told you already.
Very cool.
That has a jiggly ass.
You said this last time he pulled this out.
I did, didn't I? I'm gonna break my foot. Hang on.
Don't do that. I'm too lazy to call 911.
So how is this beauty doing?
Trying to get taking off my socks. Good Steam VR flex.
Taking off my other foot. I'm taking off my socks.
Crash almost every time I load into
Oh God.
what I did is
This song makes me feel sad.
into this.
boyfriend.
Oh, that's good.
With
I'm about to take off my pants. It's so hot in this room.
Fucking do it.
You won't do it, no balls.
I believe pants off equals balls for sure.
I am currently in my jacket.
yeah, those boys.
Yeah, immersion.
That's why you make the mistake of wearing pants to start, see? It works. Rookie mistake.
No. The only point to wear pants in vrchat is if we're playing.
Yeah, you got a webcam in the corner?
Like, what's going on?
You can be like, hold on while I take off my third pair of socks, he says as you sit there naked.
Why is it so hot in this house? My
If you
vent's
start
not even
playing
covered.
strip poker naked, you'll never lose, as you can never lose more clothes.
There's always ways.
You know the funny thing is, it sounds louder when you stand under it.
Stand under what?
My ceiling fan. It's pretty fucking booking when it's on max.
Well, mine's got 5 settings, and it's on high right now.
Mine's only got 3.
Jack the fuck up!
Where's your shader?
Oh, like what? It's a standard. I couldn't get my first shader that my friend sent me. I mean, I could go in the open Unity and throw the first shader on and show you how it looks in this world.
Yeah, fuck with your emission. Just black.
You like this,
Reflections and emission if it's XFR. Is it XFR? What's your shape first? Is it XFR?
What is that on your back? Oh, that is cool as shit.
This one's a key.
Presumably. They were also covered in glitter.
Yeah. You know what's funny? The guy who I fell for had a model of basically this, just a tiny bit different. Look at that thing! But I like your version better. It's on here right now.
I have to use one of my other gun models that works.
Oh, hi, bud. I got a cat on my lap now.
Oh yeah, the pistol? Great.
Oh no, Aunt Kyra Hobbles is a cat. Funny now,
Shut the fuck up.
Why are you too many furries in this room, please?
Oh, that one's
yeah.
Would you rather me be? Would you rather me be a lolly? Excuse me, sir. Sir. Okay. Bet.
You're gonna
the
go into that
flashlight
one
works astonishingly well.
Doesn't it?
I mean, if it's the one I think it is, it's not.
I don't think I know.
That's not the one I was thinking. I was thinking Santa Claus.
For whatever reason, the blood decals don't go where they're supposed to, and it pisses me off.
My cable's being broken, and I literally just shake off the fucking plastic. Stop.
They fucking stay right here for some reason, which is fucking annoying.
What is it?
No, this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted.
It's supposed to be on hit collision, so they're supposed to be on you. Like, but for whatever reason, they don't leave. Like, they
basically start where the holster is, so I don't
They
know
don't
if I
show
gotta
up on
fucking
ours.
repeat
They don't show up anywhere anymore.
No, you don't see them?
No, we don't see them.
I don't claim ownership. I don't claim ownership.
Of course, you go after the highest.
Oh, there they are. I've seen them for a second.
That's illegal.
Okay.
I really just like the flashlights.
It's like OP, but like it's dark.
Hey, lady, tell this person to stay still so they can get their punishment for telling me to be a lolly after.
And how is that a lolly though? It's too thick to be a lolly.
54. It definitely is a lolly.
Yeah. That chibi-eyes fucking
A lot of that's
I was gonna look at how many lights if that was just one bright light or not.
That's just a...
Oh yeah, lights are.
Oh, don't look
Actually, I had to remove the naughty bits on this model.
my audio avatar. Yeah, it's off the chart.
It's got like 8 of them or something like
See, I
that.
thought you were gonna...
There's a bunch of them here. They're not just small. They're not as big. There's a bunch of them. Dark world. You go there and look. Like just on my hands, I got one on each. The ball pad and a giant one in my wrist.
Here we go.
Nope. Working out. What the fuck, my dude?
Operated.
Jesus Christ, it has a shit ton of lights on it.
300 brownie left from that.
Literally, I probably have a picture of like a popper.
This thing is not full body ready.
Which one of you two made that noise?
This ain't my fault.
But his battery died. His headset battery died.
Oh, it's no what?
No, he's on the Vive, but he's got wireless him also. Everything is wireless.
Hey, guess what?
What? You disappeared. Okay.
I wrote an entire inspirational paragraph.
I'm not complaining.
They felt like so much better.
What?
I actually.
I can't complain.
Okay. I sent it. If they're not fucking graphic.
Feel better.
Fly away. There you go.
Makes you feel better.
So how are you guys?
Wait.
Oh, come on. Leave it unwanted. Leave it.
There it is. I'm just breaking it, okay? Don't worry about it. Like this, the song's supposed to play like this when I'm firing, not. There we go. Yeah, I'm sick of seeing your striped panties in my face. My own stripe is to see in my face. However the fuck I do that.
What's wrong with you,
The
man?
next generation.
They can't see me. Yo, do me a favor. Tell them to lock my avatar and then unlock it.
What did you say?
It's the next generation of autoplay shooters.
See, I don't even have to say anything. Y'all on the same page. Damn it. Here we go.
And you.
There's a lot of bullet casings on the ground.
I have my VR working.
I would force you to keep that on just like a fucking vibe code, alright? And you know I'd fucking put you do that shit.
Shouldn't I be the one saying that?
I'd fucking, ooh shit, that's alright. You know, I'm gonna
Wait, how old are you?
Pyro.
What?
Why?
Yeah, like, if you take the effort, get any cable to work.
Stop too much.
Dimix, how old are you?
My heart keeps telling me, take the summer off. Just to get away from all this crap stuff. Everything is worth
That's legal.
Get back up.
Legal in my state, so.
Ocean breeze. Touching me within. Ocean breeze. Ocean breeze. Cool my aching heart. Hear my hidden scars. Ocean breeze.
That one?
Yeah, by the way, okay. That's legal in my state too.
God, I am so freaking small.
Let me get on here.
I am
16.
in slow motion.
Yeah, 16 is the legal age of consent in
I
Connecticut.
just headed straight to this promised land. All I do is smile. I ain't got no plans.
The exception to the rules is the legal age. If you are a teacher, then it's 18 to be the legal age of consent.
Ocean breeze.
Too many teachers do live in boys.
Ocean breeze.
Same page.
Oh, whoa.
Then I anyway.
Stop too much. Stop enough. My heart keeps telling me take the summer off. Stop too much. Stop enough. My heart keeps telling me. Ocean breeze. Roll across my skin. Ocean breeze. Ocean breeze. Cool my aching heart. Hear my hidden scars. Ocean breeze. Ocean breeze. Roll across my skin. Touching me within. Ocean breeze. Ocean breeze. Cool my aching heart. Hear my hidden scars. Ocean breeze.
Disconnect the battery.
Some fucking sip and dip. Eat it, drink some coffee, have some sweet tea from McDonald's at the same time. Go to Fat Boys, get their bacon, egg, and burger, and then bam, good.
Can I maybe have a Gaster Blaster model?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta get out of this thing. I'm also live streaming.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
So bring out the nude avatars. Got it. Avatars.
I've literally been
God,
at TOS
I'm
avatars
lagging.
this whole time until now.
That's concerning.
Blinky, blinky, blinky.
Two of
Wings
them
extend.
Are kind of
Wham!
celebrating school shootings. I mean, come on, let's be real.
My fucking fell asleep.
Hey, that song was played for me in school because they were afraid I was gonna do that, but then I'd beat the shit out of somebody with a baseball bat instead.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I chased my best friend with a machete, and a few
Don't
years
worry, if
later we
someone
lived
talks shit
together.
to me, I usually just fucking get a bunch of people together.
The materials is on this one. I think it's a lot.
Yeah, we split roasted the same girl.
I might have to go sing
Oh, hey, kid.
Right, I'm gonna just say this. I live out in the back shit nowhere.
Oh yeah, 26.
Hey!
It's not too bad.
So do I.
So,
Hey, that's fucking Caro's address.
You're jumping at the wrong person with that.
Backwoods,
Yeah, I know.
that's where.
What's wrong with living in the backwoods? Ain't nothing behind me. Ain't nothing behind me but
Nothing
a
at all?
swamp.
It's great because I can literally shoot my 308 anywhere and don't have fucking angry Christian neighborhood.
I live in the woods, but like in a residential area in the woods, and there's this person that's like lives like 2 houses down that constantly blows up propane tanks.
That's exciting as fuck. It just feels like something.
I know.
How long would it take to load this one? How long?
Yeah.
Instead.
Concerned. The highest concern. The highest.
I'm done.
Stop beating your chest.
That is really funny.
I'm literally like pinching my teeth, just like pulling it away and putting it back.
I don't do that.
That's me. I'm driving it.
If I did that, I would literally like smack that against my glass.
It is Holly Robot.
Yes, a volley man. Piloted by Tiny Drunk in a volley.
Did you put the ball behind you?
No, I didn't put the bar behind. I'm making the bar. I'm gonna make one where he's a bartender inside there and I can make little drinks and drinks. I'm not sure what that says about me, but whatever. I have the shelf and all the bottles, but I have to put it in there, and then I want to make like a little mixer cup so I can like, shake the drink up and then pour it out. Yeah, it's okay, man.
I mean, it's small enough when most people will realize
I will know, though. I will know. Also, it's not like poly count matters at this point, because it's literally an entire model inside of an entire other fucking models. Like, so it's already fucked as it is. Like, that's why I chose on the tiny ears? No, but I'm probably going to. Stop. Shield on, protect pilot.
Save that for a private world.
Why is what? The head's still there?
Your tiny white thing is still defeated.
I'm using the same base model for my other ones, which means that actually the head of the original volley and all the ears and everything is actually still there. It's just mostly invisible. Is that actually the head?
I can't do that for long. I'm gonna get yelled at.
I don't do optimization shit until I'm done fucking around with it, because otherwise you're just gonna have to keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Let me ask you a question. Is your viewpoint right here or in here?